This is Paige Lesko alongside Maddie Stass, and this is What's Happening. With the presidential nominations approaching, it is necessary to have as many facts on the candidates as possible. Here is Kethri Heasley with information on the race to the White House.
It can sometimes be difficult to have any reliable information on the candidates or know who they truly are, but there are many simple ways that you can educate yourself.
Researching the candidates is very easy. Google is your friend. Obviously, you have to look for internet bias.
Some candidates are more extreme to one side or the other, and it is important to understand that you may not agree with every one of their views or opinions.
The interesting part about this country is whoever, for the most part, whoever has become president seems to have come at the right time.
If you are 18, you are eligible to vote and make a difference in the future of our country.
Where to vote is assigned to where your residence is, whether you register online or do it the old ballot way.
Before casting your vote, look for good, important qualities in each candidate that mean something to you. Pick someone who will better our country while deciding who to vote for.
I look for candidates who truly do love this country, and whether or not that person or myself agree on every issue is not really that important, but the fact that they love this country and they want what's best for it, I think. And one thing that I do look at that a lot of people I don't think do is I always look and see, this is probably no big surprise, but I look to see what this person's knowledge is of history.
Although the Pennsylvania primary is over, the two final presidential candidates will be determined in July, and our new president will be elected in November. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Kethri Heasley.
Bullying has always been a problem for schools all over the country. Here's Ben Dittmar on how students can find help with these issues.
64% of students who are being bullied do not report it, but there are people in the school that they can talk to.
I would suggest that they talk to someone that they feel comfortable with, somebody that's either a parent or somebody from the school, a guidance counselor preferably, because guidance counselors are the most prepared to answer those types of questions and handle those things, those situations.
The advice I would give a student that's being bullied is to immediately seek help from an adult. If it's a teacher that's around, counselor, administrator, or if it's out of the building and at home, a parent, guardian, a relative, coach, anyone, any adult. Often students think they can handle situations on their own, which is certainly admirable, and but there's some situations that you might need further support. So definitely if it's a bullying situation, let an adult know right away so they can take immediate action. In our building we have a zero tolerance policy for bullying, so we take it very serious.
It may be difficult for students to avoid bullies, especially in high school, but the best thing a student can do is try to get along or avoid them.
My suggestion is to surround yourself with people who have common interests and common likes as yourself. People that have accepted you for who you are and like the things that you are. And if you surround yourself with those people, they'll accept you for who you are, and hopefully those people will not be bullies and they won't be mean to you.
Students may find themselves in conflicts with others, and it is important to know the best thing to do in that situation.
Typically when a student comes in and they're feeling like they're being bullied, I certainly want to support that student in any way possible. Oftentimes it's, listening to the situation, doing some, problem solving to, just let them know, and if it's a true bullying situation, it's not their fault. It's not something they should feel bad for needing help with, and there may not even be an explanation. You could be dealing with just an irrational individual that's targeting, someone. So I just try to support the student in any way possible.
My suggestion would be, once again, to surround yourself with those people that know you for who you are, and surround yourself with those friends that don't tolerate bullies.
If anybody's being picked on, please do not be afraid to tell an adult or another student. And remember, you're not alone. From WCAT-TV, I'm Ben Dittmar.
We as students have been eating lunches provided by the school for a long time now. But how much do you really know about the school lunches? Here is reporter Devin Armel with the story.
It's safe to say there are a lot of mysteries surrounding the school cafeteria and the food it serves. But now we take some of your common questions and get some answers.
The food we serve here in the food service department is indeed authentic. There's nothing on the lines that I wouldn't eat.
Obviously, the student body has different views on the food served in school, but is it mostly positive or negative?
I think the lunch provides a good variety for everybody and enjoyable meals.
Ultimately, the students decide what's on the menu. Myself, I collaborate with the cafeteria ladies, and we come up with different ideas, what we see in local restaurants, what we see in fast food chains, and we modify it for school lunch. And then when we run those menu items, we make sure that we take account of how many kids are coming through, and if it's a large number of the population that comes through, then we keep that as a standard menu item.
5 years ago, Michelle Obama introduced her Healthy Foods Act, which has limited what can be served and what portions it can be served in. But the school cafeteria still makes great food.
Our most popular menu item is Crazy Dipper Day. That's when we have the breaded cheese sticks, we have chicken tenders, as well as breadsticks with the dipping sauce. But a close second is Mashed Potato Bowl Day.
The cafeteria is a big part of our school, but it also has a big impact on the people around it.
My most favorite part of my job is going to the elementary schools and watching the little ones come through the line and how excited they are for school lunch.
The school cafeteria is an important aspect of our school, and Ms. Malloy is always open for suggestions. She always has her door open or can be contacted at julian.malloy@glsd.us. For WCAT-TV, I'm Devin Armel.
Drug use has continually been problematic for our community, and with the most recent heroin epidemic, things have been no different. Here's Zach Smith with the story.
In recent years, local areas felt the drug epidemic with 86 overdose deaths in 2013 alone, compared to 22 in 2002. And without proper education, the problem is likely to continue getting worse.
That's the most important, keeping the students aware or of the dangers of drug use.
The usage of heroin has more than doubled since 2007 and continues to rise due to a multitude of reasons, with the highest abuse among teens 18 years and older.
The increased usage is peer pressure, lack of education.
There are new ways to protect those who are abusing, such as the drug Narcan, which can help someone survive an overdose. Narcan is being introduced into the area schools.
Well, currently, I know the school is working on a policy for Narcan. Westmoreland County is adopting, each individual school district is writing policies and procedures to have the medicine. Not all of them do. In fact, I'm aware of only one right now in Westmoreland County that has them, but we will be carrying Narcan, so it's definitely affected it in that way.
The police force in Latrobe has also been working hard to curb the epidemic by having multiple drug task force members on the local police force and programs such as the Latrobe Reality Tour to help inform people on the dangers of drug use. With the local area continuing to expand its programs for prevention and rehabilitation of addicts, it is now hopeful the epidemic will cease. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Zach Smith.
The recycling team has been very productive this year. By holding fundraisers and helping around the school, Christopher Potter got a chance to meet with the club.
The Recycling Club is a great club. It relates to the classroom, donates money, and helps the environment. So, just recycle.
So what is the Classroom Challenge, and how does it relate to the Recycling Club?
The Classroom Challenge is a competition where my chemistry classes compete against one another for bonus points at the end of the quarter. Classes can earn points for the Classroom Challenge by getting perfect attendance on tests, by getting high scores on tests, by maintaining a positive attitude, and also by having members in their class on the recycling team.
The Recycling Club is not only a club to join for bonus, it is also a club to help the environment.
Recycling helps the environment simply by reducing resource use and also reducing energy consumption.
The club also helps local recycling centers.
Every time we do a fundraiser, we try to support a local environmental organization called Westmoreland Cleanways.
Sam Friedline, the vice president of the Recycling Club, talked about her role in the club and what the recyclers actually do.
It's more of an honorary position. The school is divided up into, I think, about 4 parts. There's the bottom of SCNH, the top of SCNH, the outskirts, which is like where the band room and chorus room is. And then we also added a new route this year, and that was collecting cans from the cafeteria.
I got a chance to meet with a member. She explained why she joined the club and what her favorite memory was.
I love the earth, so we're safe in that. Mr. Richter put on a horse mask and ran around with the recycling cart.
Now you know more about the Recycling Club, so you can place the correct things in the correct bins with paper, plastic, and cans. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Christopher Potter.
This has been Maddie Stass and Paige Lesko on What's Happening.